Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London, Take 2. We're back at the derelict farm in Wandsworth. You see the Slavier in the background. Sweet baby. Because that's the closest spot to where the winner of this poll was. And the winner of the poll is Camelot. That's who you guys want me joining. Matter of fact, it was a clean sweep. So, we're going to make our way to Camelot. Tis a silly place. It's only a model. And the base lot is kind of short, actually. Alright. Wait. Seriously, it is this way? Oh. I see. I really see. Man, they did a good job blocking that up. Jeez. What do we got here? Don't know, but it's quite pretty. Okay, we need to find a way around and over. Okay, this is the way. A steamer trunk. It's a random steamer trunk. Cool. Alright, there we go. That works. And that was rather uneventful. Jeez. And, okay, not gonna lie, they did a hell of a job putting together a little shanty place. With turrets and... Huh. Alright.
Vigilant.
Let's talk to Lancelot.
Hail, fellow. My respects to you. Your exploits are known here. Have you come to join us?
Who are you?
I'm Lancelot, head of security here at Camelot. Stop by the tavern sometime. You can buy me a drink.
Nah. What do you know of my exploits?
Westminster's usually closed to us commoners. Parliament even more so. But you got those signatures and beat the gentry at their own game. All within their sodding laws. In a fair world, they'd let you in. Instead, they chucked you in the nick. Typical, innit? When you escaped, it's only natural fate led you here.
I would like to join Camelot.
That's what I like to see. Usually I send recruits to Merlin, but
Sure,
you'd be
just like
wasted
that.
as a levy. Go find Arthur. He'll know what to do with you.
Patience is key, for the quest continues.
Okay, this is crazy. Nope, not that way. Okay. That's a little off key. Okay, benches.
Stop this madness at once! Is there not a grain of sense between you?
If the old man wants to fight, let him.
By all means, fight. Such is the custom of Dueler's Ditch, but not to the death. Do not spill the blood of your compatriots.
Compatriots? Do compatriots break honest agreements out of spite? Do they lie and cheat? The Baileys are nothing but crooks.
My family followed that ridiculous agreement to the letter.
This matter was resolved. The Round Table decreed half the forest to be preserved. What happened?
Charred, burned to the ground.
And was this your family's doing, Thomas?
Of course not. The old man's deranged. What good is a charred forest to us? We're carpenters.
The Radstags have fled for the hills. The land is useless to us now. Your half-wit of a father thought we'd sell it to you.
Don't speak about my father. You have no idea.
One of you, John, call this off. No one will think any less of you.
They've gone too far this time, Arthur.
Thomas?
I need to defend my family's honor. I won't take these accusations sitting down.
Very well. Commence.
What?
Yeah!
Don't taunt while in the middle of a fight. This is not pro wrestling, jeez.
Oh! Yeah, wait.
I hope he ain't dead.
Will you not cheer the victor?
He was a young man, John. This feud has gone on too long. I shall send someone to investigate the matter. It will be resolved.
He agreed. Such is our way.
I got the feeling that's going to be our job.
Some will judge me for what has happened here today. They'll claim that because I could have stopped it, I should have. What do you think?
They both agreed to the deal, and they knew the stakes. They should have the freedom to make that choice.
Yes, I had similar thoughts. Freedom of choice is important to many of my people. I have to refrain from exercising power whenever possible, even if I want to. I have only the authority my people have given me. They trust in the end, when Westminster falls, a democracy will take its place. Everything I do must be towards that goal. Any unnecessary use of power will break their trust, and trust is keeping this movement together, not strength. Anyway, don't get the wrong idea. Our tourney grounds across the field are oft used for friendly bouts. Speak to Galahad if you're interested. Is there something you wish to discuss?
I would like to join Camelot.
Good. You could be the missing piece. I'm relieved Lancelot sent you to me. Merlin would have you running the beep test. Our contact in Westminster told us of your story. You are no doubt someone who can perform beyond rank-and-file duties. I had some things I wanted to ask you if we ever crossed paths, but now isn't the time. There's a more pressing matter at hand. This feud between the Fletchers and the Baileys, it started as bickering, but now there's blood involved. I fear it will escalate further until one of them is driven from the land. This is not what anyone wants. To lose either family is to lose the food on our tables or the tables themselves. Hunters and woodcutters are the basis of any decent civilization. On top of that, if we're ever going to finish Merlin's trebuchet, we need supplies and aid from both families. So, I need a trustworthy outsider to investigate. In short, I need you.
Told you.
Consider it your initiation.
What do you want me to investigate?
Once upon a time, the two families were friendly. They're neighbors. The Baileys even helped the Fletchers build their treehouse. It's an impressive structure, I must say. The conflict stems from a piece of disputed land. The Baileys kept expanding their lumber yard into the Fletchers' hunting grounds. When the Fletchers appealed to the Round Table for judgment, none had a superior claim. So we split the land in half. They both felt robbed, but the matter was resolved. For a time. That was until the fire. A section of the land caught aflame during the night. It was mostly on the Fletcher's side, but the Baileys weren't unscathed. They both accuse each other of starting it. If either claim is truthful, then sanctions would have to be handed out. I need you to get to the truth of the matter. and I want some evidence.
What do you think of the land dispute?
Well, to be entirely truthful, I think it's unnecessary. The Baileys easily could have expanded their yard in a different direction, or made do with what they had. Same for the Fletchers. That land may have been their most bountiful, but they have acres of Camelot territory to hunt in. I suspect pride is mixed up in this somewhere, on both sides.
Isn't it usually? Who do you think started the
I
fire?
have no reason to suspect either family. They both accuse each other of the same crime, and I don't wish to inflict bias on your judgment.
Smart man. You said I could... Well, you know what? We'll ask anyway. Why do you need an outsider to investigate?
I would trust any of my men to carry out the investigation impartially, but they wouldn't. The decision on their land dispute, for example. It was a 50-50 compromise, yet both perceive it as a loss induced by bias.
Smart man.
With an outsider carrying out the investigation, they might accept the Round Table's decision.
You said I could be the missing piece. Missing piece of what?
Us. Camelot. Pieces are falling into place, and the gentry are on their way out.
You had some questions for me.
They're not urgent. You can focus on the task at hand.
Okay. I'm ready to carry out the investigation.
Good. Start by questioning the leaders, Edward Fletcher and Harold Bailey. Get both sides of the story. Then investigate the scene of the fire. See what you can find. Lancelot ordered patrols to keep an eye on the area and warned everyone to stay clear, so nothing should be tampered with. Once you've brought evidence of the truth, I can bring you into the fold. For now, I'll let Lancelot know you can come and go to the castle as you please. Good luck.
Need me to get you a hobby horse to go with your new hobby?
Cute, dear. Alright, so now we need to head towards the Wandsworth Pindar to talk to the Baileys and the Fletchers. Just a different spin on the Hatfields and the McCoys. British side, I guess. Okay, going the right way. Okay, and... yeah, here we go. Let's look at the map. Okay. Oh. Wait, the Wandsworth substation? Really? You can just go there. Okay. Back at the substation. And there's Ryan Bailey, so I guess we found the Baileys. Let's talk to Harold Bailey.
Hello there.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I didn't lose my son. He was taken from me. That whoreson, John Fletcher, murdered him. He can call it a duel all he wants. Fletcher knew my son wouldn't refuse. Thomas would have done anything to defend our family. Worst of all, Fletcher knew he'd win. He's a trained killer since birth. It was murder. Murder hiding behind the notion of honor. John Fletcher is a bitter old man to rob my son of the rest of his life. Someone with a good sword hand should give him what for. I should try myself. I want to tear his guts out with my bare hands. But all I can do is swing this axe. And my sons already lost their brother.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Harold Bailey. We were a family of merchants before we came to Albion. We wanted to settle down here, so we picked up a trade. At first, we were just woodcutters, but soon enough we started building our own furniture, and then other people's furniture. and then houses and everything in between. We finally feel like we belong somewhere. I hope the rest of London will see what's happening here and accept Camelot as the way forward.
I've been sent by the Round Table to investigate the forest fire.
Good. The truth about this fire will prove our innocence.
What are your thoughts on the Fletchers?
They were nice enough at first. We even helped build that treehouse of theirs, but they quickly revealed their true colors. That land is rightfully ours. It's on our side of the walkway. Stopping our field at some arbitrary line is ridiculous. They have the entire woods to hunt in. Do you know how much additional manpower it takes to haul wood long distance? I used to think they were just stubborn. Now I know it's something more malicious. After what they did to my son, I'll never forgive them.
And what were you doing the night of the fire?
Listening to the radio. I always tune into Nigel's show in the evenings. I'd almost drifted off in my chair when the smoke got me up. I thought the whole forest was going to burn down. We managed to stop the spread with the water from the pond.
Who started the fire?
The Fletchers. I don't have any evidence, but I know it was them. That may not be good enough for the Round Table, but it's good enough for me. They're criminals.
All right, I have no further questions.
No worries.
What do you got for sale?
Wood, tools, and other bits. Furniture is made to order, though.
Well, we got some extra crap from that chest, so let's sell what we got. See if he's got anything good. He's got another mousetrap Merv. Okay, he's got a Womble Gauntlet. That's the strongest of weapons right now. Okay, not much there. Okay, standard gear.
Hello there.
You need any help around here? Yeah, since we're here.
We have too many workers for the little land we have. But we'll buy any wood you can spare. Give you a good price for it, too.
Okay, sounds good. I have more questions about the fire.
Go on.
All right.
No worries. See you around.
Okay, so... Alright, where's... That's not out. That's out, and boy did it get dark. Okay. Cut across, and we're gonna talk to the Fletchers. Great Oak Treehouse. Whoa, this is crazy. Well done, y'all. And here is Edward Fletcher.
Need something?
I've been sent by the Round Table to investigate the forest fire.
It's about time. There's been too much confusion around this fire. It must be stamped out.
Who started the fire?
Harold Bailey himself, I suspect. Or maybe his father. I doubt he would have gotten any of his boys to do it.
How do you know it was the Baileys?
Who else would do it? If you have any evidence to the contrary, then fair enough. I'll put a sock in it. But I don't know anyone else with a motive.
What are your thoughts on the Baileys?
Well, I'm certainly not shy about making their involvement in the fire known. I think they're good people at heart. They're just stubborn. They know that land is ours. We moved into the area and claimed it weeks before they even arrived. And they think just because they helped build this place that we owed them. They receive banquets of food in return. More than fair. This was the early days of Camelot, nearly 8 years ago. They could have starved without our generosity.
What were you doing the night of the fire?
I was preparing dinner for my family. I do a terrific venison stew. Here, have a can.
Thanks. Harold Bailey accuses your family of starting the fire.
The Baileys are the type to deny reality when it suits them. Of course we didn't burn down our own land. We're simple folk. We don't like trouble.
I got no further questions.
Very well.
Why did John Fletcher challenge Thomas Bailey to a duel?
I'm not sure. I'll be honest, what my brother did was regrettable. John and the boy weren't part of this feud. Or at least they shouldn't have been. Being knights of Camelot, they lived at the castle. Seems they had a feud of their own after the fire. A microcosm of conflict. It's unfortunate it escalated. I almost lost my Mary last year to illness. I can't imagine the pain Harold must be going through. Whatever he did, no one deserves that.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Edward Fletcher, hunter by trade. Me and my family packed up shop and came to Albion 7 years ago, from Brumley. Back there, we had to fend for ourselves. But here, we're protected. We can hunt in peace. It's a good living, and we're good at it. Me and my brother come from a long line of huntsmen. Our father, grandfather, and great-grandfather all stalked the wastes. And I hope my descendants will do the same. Mary, me oldest, continues the tradition. Sarah, my youngest, can't stand it. Says it's cruel. Each to their own, I guess.
You need help around here?
Wouldn't say we need help. But if you ever fancy picking up a spear, I'd pay you well for any game you bring us.
What have you got for sale?
Let's see. We might still have some surplus in storage.
Alright, let's see what they got. Quiver. Alright, and... Alright. So various and different meats, that could be useful. Stone point arrows. Alright. Good to know. Alright. Investigate the scene of the fire, which is right nearby. Alright, we're going to save after we've all of that. I don't have to go through all that again. I'm sure you don't either. Alright, let's take a look-see, and here's the scene of the fire. Dried blood. Dried blood. Someone or something was injured out here. Follow the blood trail. The Radstag won't be back anytime soon. Okay. Well, who or whatever it is was a hell of a gusher. Not easy to see in the dark. But Kira, you beautiful babe, you helped me spot it. The trail of blood ends here with what looks like a medical kit. It must have been a person that was injured.
Need help?
Oh, hello.
Hello, sir. Name's Timothy, or Timmy for short.
Hello,
Saw the fire
Timmy.
with me own eyes, I did. Thought the old forest was a goner till it started chucking down. Could be I can help with your investigation. Always fancied a career in sleuthing.
How did you know I'm investigating the fire?
I watched you snooping round like a prat. That's why.
Who are your parents, Timmy?
Harold and Susan. But I just call them Mum and Dad. I'm their youngest.
Harold and Susan Bailey, did they put you up to this?
Up to what? I just want to help with the investigation, that's all.
Thomas Bailey must have been your older brother. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks. I try not to think about it. Me and me older brother Ryan looked up to Thomas.
How can you help me with the investigation?
Well, since I don't fancy digging round in the mud for clues, I can do you one better. I saw a bloke light the fire that night. I didn't see his mug. I was watching from the lumberyard, but he was suited up like a Camelot knight. He ran off to the old shack over there. I didn't follow him or nothing. I'm not supposed to go out on my own. So, did I crack the case or what?
Is there anything else you noticed about the man?
Not really. It was dark until the fire properly got going. By then, he'd run off to the shack.
What were you doing in the lumberyard so late?
You know, checking the trees. It's a family business.
I'll be sure to include your efforts in my report. Thank you for your time.
No worries. I'm always glad to lend a hand to those in need.
Good kid. All right. So we have a lead. And there's the shack. Broken lantern. A partially shattered lantern. Could this be the cause of the fire? With an incriminating letter. John Fletcher, I have a cunning plan to get one over on the Baileys. At night, start a fire in the forest. They can't expand their lumberyard then. Your brother, Edward Fletcher. Oh. Okay.
Bit of a hoarder, are you?
Check the letter's authenticity. How the hell do I go and do that? Okay, well, we've only got one marker left. And that's to check the person injured in the fire. And that's back in Camelot. So... okay, back at Camelot, and... dude, cool. They have their own bat signal. I love it. Okay, now going through there, we do need to go around, and... that's not it. Let's follow the markers. Since this is a new area, I have no idea where the hell I'm going. And as I've stated before, they've done a hell of a job putting this place together. Okay. No, I'm not ready to make an accusation. Alright, so... back to the oak tree house and the substation. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Okay, back at the forest.
Why didn't God give Radstags 2 bodies instead of 2 heads? That's the bit we don't eat.
Good point. I have some questions.
For sure. Go for it.
I've been sent by the Round Table to investigate the forest fire.
I bet it was the Baileys. They most likely discovered fire for the first time in their lineage and got carried away.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Mary, Camelot's greatest huntress. I've perfected the art. My cousin Damien's pretty good, I don't doubt it. But I'm the best there is.
Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, she wasn't very useful. What do we got over here? Oh, some baddies, whatever it is.
Rank with your name on it.
Beef eaters.
Oh, they make pie out of you.
I promise I'll make it quick. I can feel my blood.
Going to tear into your liver. Cover me, I'm going in.
Aw, that's Sleipnir. Beef eater jailer.
That's over with. Series. Come, comrade. Did you hear that? Keep your eyes open.
Delicious looking neck.
Alright, still one left.
Wait till I set my bodyguard on you.
Wait till your bodyguard actually finds the damn thing. You got it. Well, okay, so there's a cannibal camp right nearby. And now a bunch of cannibal corpses, too. Corpse rules. Alright, we need to start wrapping this up pretty soon. Okay, we got a chem station here. Bunch of meat bags. Glow leaf. Corpse cabbage. Well, at least the beef eaters can get their veggies in. I mean, not like it matters anymore. They're dead! Lovely. A bunch of bloaties decide to come in, too. Alright. It didn't really look like there was anything interesting over at the cannibal camp. Unfortunately. Okay, is that Mary? That's Mary. Alright, we need to start talking to people.
How'd you do?
Hello, Damien. I've been sent by the Round Table to investigate the forest fire.
Then what are you doing here? It's the Baileys you should be questioning.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Damien. I'm a hunter by trade. My dad and my uncle taught me everything I know. Now I also help my mum out with her work while Dad's busy with his nightly duties.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, that could be the injured person.
Can I help you?
I've been sent by the Round Table to investigate the forest fire.
Yeah? Good. Not sure who done it myself. All I know is that my brother shouldn't have died over some popsy forest.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Are you? You Round Table lot could have stopped it. But you didn't. You just stood and watched it happen.
Tell me the truth, Ryan. Why are you limping around like that?
He had an accident, that's all. A tree fell on me. Hazard of the trade.
A wound looks to be inflicted by something sharp, not something as blunt as a tree.
Oh shit. It's not what it looks like. At least, it didn't happen the way you think. Please, just let me explain. It was an accident. Me and Timmy were sneaking off to the tavern that night. We wanted to surprise Thomas. One of those bleeding radstags came out of nowhere and rammed right into my leg. I didn't even notice I dropped the lantern. We ran off, and Timothy went to get me some bandages. By the time he came back, the fire started.
We know who did it. Does anyone else in your family know about this?
No. I think my mum suspects, but she doesn't know. My dad wouldn't believe it even if he saw it.
Why did Timmy try to frame someone else?
I don't know. I told him not to. We knew this fire would be bad for the family, me especially. I guess he wanted to protect me. Probably afraid of losing another brother.
And that's why Timmy came up to us. It was the kid who did it. That'll be all. Your confession will be used as evidence.
Please, tell Arthur the whole truth. Make him understand.
And I think we've just verified the authenticity of the letter, which is to say, it's bullshit.
Don't be afraid to ask for pointers.
Well, thankfully, I've got a pretty high perception that can get me through a fair amount of persuasion checks. Alright, so I think we're going to end it here. Next episode, we're going to tell Arthur everything and move on from there. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in. And to help this channel grow, this has been Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London. Take 2. I'll see you all next time.